Today we have a LED light set up for my 2009 Kia Spectra. I did get it from AUTOONE. I have a H4 bulb system, which every vehicle will be different. So they did send this me out so I can go ahead and kind of do a review, an honest review for them. I'm pretty much just like any other DIYers or any type of individual that works on their own cars or other cars. So I'm not going to sugarcoat my review and pretty much give my honest opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. Pretty straightforward. So going to come with gloves. If you need it, use it. If you don't, put it aside. Obviously the manual instructions, pretty straightforward, and the lighting itself. Now this lighting system itself looks pretty good construction to me. It's all got heat sink where they should be. So this is going to be a high and low combination, since that's what the H4s are. So it'll be 9003 H4 HB2 type of vehicles that take these. My Kia Spectra do take an H4, so they did send this me out. So I'm going to go ahead and pretty much install it. It will vary installation wise to any vehicle, so just kind of consult your manual on how to remove your bulb itself. Some of the vehicles would have a cover to where you obviously take the cover off first, insert this, and then put the cover back on. Mine doesn't really have that, so I'm going to go ahead and install it on my vehicle, and then we're going to do a nighttime view of it just to show you how bright it really is. Currently my Kia has the halogen bulbs, which doesn't really protrude any light at nighttime, so that's when we come in and gonna go ahead and upgrade that to give it a little bit more output. Now this do have some weight to it, so it's not just like some cheap flimsy plastic, so I do like that idea. And like I said, it all has the heat sinks to kind of release and dissipate some of the heat, so you don't even really need the older style which has the fan or CAN bus or anything like that. So this would be pretty much straight plug and play, so it should only take a couple of seconds if you do have a Kia Spectra 5. Like I said, every vehicle, different process on how to remove it, but overall, pretty much the same function. So in mine, it's gonna have a locking clip that holds it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that clip, put this in, lock the clip back, plug it in, and it's pretty much done. Here's my donor car. The only reason why I choose my Kia as far as like doing product reviews for companies, it's the fact that I do drive this vehicle a lot. So I'm putting the products to the test every single day that I drive it. It is a daily vehicle, so like I said, it does get used a lot, which pretty much I'm putting the units or products to the test with any time I install it in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood real quick. And as you can see, mine do have a cover. Go ahead and just twist that. Mine did go bad as well, so I temporarily put this on since my halogens were bad. This is just a generic H4 that I had laying around. I did have the halogens probably about a week ago, and while I was waiting for the product to arrive, I just temporarily put the older style, which I don't really like with all the fan and stuff. So it's going to be refreshing to have a new system in here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. As you can see, there's a clip right here. I'm going to move this real quick. There's going to be a clip, a locking clip that holds it in place. And then we're going to go ahead and unplug this real quick and then plug in the new bulb. Now the only reason why I haven't installed it yet, because you always want to double check the product before you even do all the work and mounting it and things like that, just to make sure it's working properly. So I'm going to go ahead and remote start the vehicle, turn the light on, turn the low beam on, and then show you the high beams. got that secured. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the low beam. Of course, it's not in the housing, so it's not gonna be super bright, but the video doesn't really do justice. I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick. It's a lot brighter. It's just the picture quality from the phone itself. Obviously, it's gonna not show the true effect of the light itself, but it is pretty bright looking at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the high beam. As you can see, it switched over to high beam. Sorry for the finger movement. I'm trying to turn the high and low beam on and off, so I'll go back to low. Now I'm gonna go ahead and install it in the housing. My housing is pretty clear, so it should show the light pretty well at nighttime. And I'm gonna go ahead and install those in the housing, and then when it gets dark, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, show you the light output, and then pretty much do my final review on the unit itself. As I mentioned before, this is only gonna take a couple of seconds to plug in. I already did plug it in. No extra soldering, no modifications. It just straight plugs in. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the vehicle and then show you what the output looks like. So I'm sitting inside the car now. Obviously it's pretty dark outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and test out the new LED bulbs and see how they shine to this garage door. Parking light. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera outside. I'm gonna go back up a little bit just to kind of show the light output. I do need to adjust the headlight a little bit just to kind of make them point down a little bit. But this just kind of gives you an idea. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back off. Turn it back on. So overall, this is a pretty improved headlight assembly. Overall, I do like the assembly of it. Like I said, it does have weight to it, and the construction is pretty good in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of rock those LED bulbs for a little bit, and then I'm gonna do a 1,000 mile review just to kind of get back and tell you how I feel about the headlights itself. I do travel a lot in the very dark areas, so this LED bulb is going to come in handy. So overall, shout out to AUTOONE for sending me this LED bulb. Go check out the link if you want to order one, get your 15% off. Other than that, that's all there is to it.